E aí, som? Será que deu certo? Três, dois, um. Fala galera, tudo bem com vocês? Aqui quem fala é o Tio Rodolfo. E a gente tá começando mais uma livezinha. E hoje a gente tá fazendo uma live teste. Onde a gente tá fazendo duas lives pro YouTube ao mesmo tempo. Uma tá na vertical, a outra tá na horizontal. E eu tô testando pra ver se tá dando tudo certo. Vou abrir aqui a aba do jogo aqui. Vou deixar aberto aqui na aba do Diablo, que tá carregando já. E eu vou abrir um YouTube aqui pra gente ver alguma coisa aqui no meu note de controle. Gente, aparentemente tudo certo. Deixa eu só fechar o Google aqui. Ah, o menino Ricardão tá online também. Menino, gente boa. Vamos lá, Diablão aberto. Pontuosa. Será que o Máscara vai aparecer hoje? Da visão tá desaparecido, né? Vamos entrar no mundo de Diablo. Bom, vamos lá. Opa, tem coisa pra resgatar já. Peraí. Ih, a internet tá lerdinha. Esperar carregar. O que é? A gente tá fazendo download também do pod no Play 4. Aí tá consumindo a minha internet. Não, beleza. Missões. Pensários ou lendários no Yaquim. Complexo 6 fendas anciãs. Vou fazer mais uma já então. Beleza. Opa, tem mais coisa do guia. O que? Concluído no Espéria. Mar de Sachar. Equipe 1. 50 pontos de batalha. 35. O papai tá lá. Gaste 2 gêmeas lendárias. Eu preciso fazer mais. Tem 2 itens de build recomendado. Entre um grupo guerreiro. Eu entrei? Ah, os caras devem ter aceitado eu. Maneiro, maneira. Entre um clã. Ah, não. Clã eu não entrei ainda. O Miguel não entra logo pra gente poder entrar num clã. Qualquer um aqui, vamos ver. Só pra eu concluir a missão. Eu tenho que ir no inventário. Certo. Tá, vamos lá fazer fundo assim, ó. Só fazer mais uma, né? A vendazinha foi embora. E a Haru, como é que você tá, meu querido? Ei, Gans. Eu ainda tenho? Ixi, só tem mais um. Brasão lendário eterno eu não tinha nenhum, né? Mas seria uma boa se eu tivesse. Como é que tá? Tranquilão, mano? Você tá na boa? Na paz? Are you okay? Are you fine? How are you? Nice to meet you pra chuchu. Vamos nessa. Bounds of blood. Destroy your tower. Pega um negócio acelerante aqui. Sim, show. Vamos lá. Ai, cara, 50 watts. Não tá machucando, não tá doendo. Opa, cortando se ela caiu. Cadê o máscara que não entrou ainda pra explicar uns bregados pra mim?
Not even the mists will remember you.
Not in the mist. Fala, Danielzão, como é que você tá, mano? Tranquilidade? Na boa, na paz? Amorosidade, my friend. Como está isso? Jogar um diablinho? Jogar um diablinho? Vamos, não vamos? Mano, lá fora.
It takes no vision to foresee your end.
Continuar, tão quase.
I'll cleanse the world of your impurity.
Nossa, passei bonito nessa agora, hein? Estão conseguindo me ouvir direitinho, mano? Meu microfone tá de boa pra vocês? O som do jogo tá tranquilo também? Como é que tá tudo aí?
I am healed.
Beleza, o bichão chegou.
Drown beneath the waves.
Rapidinho. Prontinho. Limite de determinação, rosa negra. Mais uma gema lendária pra nós. Bom, né?
The fracture.
The Fracture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beleza, nossa missão concluída. Opa! Prêmio de nível?
My fate is mine to decide.
My fate is mine to decide. Opa! Esse eu gosto. Esse tá conversando. Vai ficar faltando mais 10 níveis pra eu fechar o... como é que fala? Isso aqui. Caraca, o paizão já chegou ali com as atividades do passe de batalha. Complete 6 fenda conhecimento. Deixe de qualidade para o superior. Beleza. Uma guerra das sombras. Campo de batalha. Tá, assim. Chaves. Benefícios. Eu não peguei? Tá. Tem que chegar no 50, tá parado ali. Tá, pera aí. Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Missão? Vamos fazer missão? Lá com quem? Pra gente terminar logo nesse momento.
Cain, Kashun, I have news, and I could use your advice.
Use advice. Come on.
I stopped Diablo's cult from taking Storm Point Keep, but I could not keep them from the shard. The largest worldstone fragment I have seen is now in their hands.
The shard was your objective. One island saved will not be enough if all nations fall.
Dire news indeed. Yet we are fortunate you blunted their advance. Every person we help is one more we can count on. King Justinian's aid is coming to Storm Point, but it will take time.
It was nearly in my grasp, Cain. There were 2 orphans, Fern and Esmond. While I was trying to save them, one of the cult's leaders claimed the shard. The girl was surrounded by demons. I thought I could protect her and the shard.
So you saved an orphan girl and let the shard slip away. Perhaps she can join us to watch the world burn. Where is it now?
I'm not certain, but they cannot bring it directly to Diablo. At least not yet. I heard them talking. They need to prepare it first.
And what is the nature of this preparation? How long will it take? Where will it occur? Incomplete observation leads to unexpected deaths.
You are too harsh, old friend. They risked their lives, and would again. Until our hope is dashed to nothing, we must try.
Yes. On that we agree, Cain. Tell me your plan.
They're supposed to take it to a bride of hell. The cultist that ruined your ritual. If we find her, perhaps we can intercept the ones transporting the shard.
A portentous title, but not one I am familiar with. If only I had more of the Herodric writings to hand. The end times are smothering sanctuary, and I cannot even name all of Hell's agents.
Have faith, friend. As long as we breathe, there is hope. We will prevent the Lord of Terror's return.
Beleza. Novo desafio. Derrote Laçal, chama entre internet. Fale com quem.
Thank you for coming. With everything afoot, I thought it important to check. Have you located the thieves who took the World Stone Shard?
Not yet. One of my allies is trying to track them down, but I haven't heard from him.
I suspect, I hope, this means the shard has not reached Diablo. The signs would be far worse otherwise. But what is it that prevents them from moving more quickly?
Ih, vamos mostrar pra... Nossa, aqui, pô, tá maluco? Calma aí, calma aí.
I have the beginning of an answer.
Cain, this is Zatham. He fought beside me at Stormpoint, and he's been searching for the Cult of Terror's trail ever since.
If you stand on the side of righteousness, Zatham, then you are counted as a friend.
Thank you, Elder. The fanatics swarm even here in your city. I spoke with a watcher in the tavern who says he will identify them to you. Give him my name.
Coloca informação do Zatham, vamos lá. Cara. Fanatics.
Zatham said you had information for us.
Zatham paid up front, and decently for a stranger in a hood. So I believe I do. But I'm not waiting on you hand and foot, your majesty. You get your look, and I'm going after. Take a seat at the table near the stairs, and I'll nod when they come down. 2 West March boys. More swagger than they deserve. Can't miss them.
Merwin's breath renews me.
Wait by the stars. Aí ali.
I can't wait to visit our friends for supper. I hear they're bringing the most exquisite dish.
Get all that. Did you get everything they asked for?
Help me check if you're so concerned.
Everything you do concerns me. You're a loudmouth.
Love mouth.
Well, I can't follow them both.
Never.
I need to keep my distance, or they'll realize they're being watched.
Excellent. Come now. We have much to discuss.
Ah, consegui entrar no clã, beleza.
Too close. He almost saw me.
Então que eu não posso ficar na área vermelha, certeza. Ah, demorando muito. Não anda.
They've gone to ground. I'm sure the answers are inside.
lá então. Primeira concluída. Onde você vai? Ih, cara, você tá fazendo ritual, mano. Você tá maluco?
Oh, seems we have rats sniffing about, Hamid. Don't squeal too much, rat. I'd hate for the neighbors to hear you.
No other choice but to rummage through their things. Well, I ought to search the dead. Components for a ritual?
Mais nada.
This is not good. Near the township of Wortham is a cavern suffused with the energy of the stone. You are not to be a moment late. The deaths will not go unnoticed. I should tell Cain and Zatham what I've discovered.
I have discovered. Vamos lá.
I uncovered 2 members of the cult. Their allies gather in a cave near Wortham. We should make for the town immediately.
How much will Wortham endure? Those poor people, they will need your help.
We will learn what the fanatics have planned, and we will make an end of them. Let us go.
Let this go. Vamos pra Valória agora? Marco de senda.
What can I do to help?
Corin, are you well? And have you seen anyone suspicious about?
You're always right on time. Things aren't quite like before, but they're frightful still. The cave to the west, I don't even like to look in that direction, was out gathering and I saw more of them skulking towards it. Looked like walking shadows in their hoods. Oh, God, not again. I'll keep the forge burning.
Tell me, Zatham, what have you discovered about the cult since Stormpoint?
Their plot to bring the shard to the burning hells did not work as they wished it to. They are fearful of punishment. Now they scurry beneath us like mice, seeking another way for the shard to reach hell. Mice always find a new path. Let us approach cautiously. We may overhear something.
Chama. Find the cabin.
Skarn used this place. I'm not surprised another cult was drawn to its darkness.
Nor am I. Sin infests the land and calls the sinful.
Their ritual may already be underway. We must hurry.
Ancient blood.
There will be ascendant soon. Whoever finds the key to the island will ascend by my side. Seek it out. The heart has waited too long to be made pure.
They have left us a ruin.
The portal looks inactive. They're a step ahead still. This place must hold other clues to their destination. How do they mean to purify a worldstone shard?
They are still searching. This is to our advantage. Seek the answer, and I will do likewise.
Gale winds in the waters far northwest of the crater. A day of surging tides and fog. A day later, the same. South 50 leagues, as though it followed us. These are records of weather patterns. This is a map of the ocean, but it's nowhere I have ever sailed.
Over here. Pieces of parchment, somewhat intact.
Over here.
I have a suspicion about these pieces. We should show them to your elder Cain.
This parchment is rent to shreds, but I can make out a few details yet. With repair, they should become clearer.
Perhaps I can help. May I?
Casal Doom.
Ah, look at it. There are notes on the currents, depth measurements in the margins. Hell is searching for something else indeed. And, of all places, the Forgotten Sea. An expanse of ocean west of Mount Ariat. Accounts of its crossing are scattered, but if they can be believed, it is mostly empty.
Forgotten is appropriate, Elder. But it is not empty. It hides a place of power. An isle concealed since the creation. This isle and its power will be what they seek, but they lack the means to reach it. The Pathstone conceals it with fog and rain. And its wake is clear on these maps.
Fascinating. You must tell me more of this place. When days are less dire.
Yes. If we reach the Pathstone before the fanatics do, we can stop their arrival. I have a ship at Storm Point, but you will need to bring sailors. Ones who have never been beaten by fear.
The Whispers have never steered me wrong.
Never steal me wrong. Tommy Maguire.
The Forgotten City, eh? Sounds abysmal. And plenty far from this den of wolves, eh? When do we leave?
When we leave.
Not sure I need to lock eyes with the blue again. On the other hand, the money spins good.
Just so we're clear, does Anvil swim faster than me? That's a problem. Find somebody else.
Find somebody else. Deixa eu marcar outra questão. O Senhor do Medo voltará. Diablo Return. Eita, aí ó. Ih, ô, cachorro. Agora sim. Caraca, ele é fortinho. Caraca. Demorei pra matar ele um pouco.
Washed away like the tide.
Washed away like the tide. Acontecendo.
It is a feat to cross these waters and live. Take this truth into your heart and join me when you are prepared.
When you are prepared. Let's go. Forgotten Seas. Eu tinha feito esse aqui,
Some will seize any chance to better their lot. Steal. Betray. My people were always divided. Obsessed with loyalty or selfishness. But we lost ourselves and put our home in the reach of terror. Before we all sink into the same abyss, you must stop them from defiling what was to be paradise. Find the pathstone.
Pathstone.
gut this evil out of our heart.
Vamos nessa.
The darkness gathers around us. I will cut it away at the source.
Ah, mais bichão.
Are you mad?
Of course you are.
I am heir to the mother's blood, beholden to no one and nothing. If you will not forswear your craft and your flesh, you are mine now. Burn into nothing.
É, só não tinha essa historinha aí pra eles. Quando eu fiz, né? Eu não tava na missão ainda.
And please her.
Se afogando, cara.
It's sinking fast. The plank!
Help! I can't!
Caraca.
That monster could drag me into the ocean. I need to get below. Not even the mists will remember you.
Remember you.
Help us! You have to!
Hold on a little longer.
Oi.
It's like I never left home. We don't got the big ones soon. We're gonna be drinking a lot of salt water. Even this floating pustule got to have through us.
Better than nothing, I suppose. Look at those waves. Size of mountains. Hell's that?
Shoot! Shoot!
O Norzo já era. Ah, ele é só matar os bichos pra chegar dela, né? Boa.
I'll cleanse the world of your impurity.
Bora. Taca ele fora.
Where am I? Did anyone else survive?
Anyone else survive?
This evil ends here.
It will take more than you to drag me back. Be freed of your woeful life.
Pode empiçar. Opa, 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 opa.
people's blood has cooled so much. None will set foot on the ancients' land again.
Nossa.
You.
Satan.
Do not appoint yourself my judge. Honor has no home among monsters. Come, let us see what the Elder makes of this.
Beleza.
You.
Worthy hands have
Wordy hands. Peço poderes superiores, a gente vai fazer depois.
We found the pathstone. It wasn't easy.
Once it is attuned, it will guide us to the Ancients' cradle. While their fanatics drift in the fog, perhaps they shall perish on their journey.
Or perhaps we use it. For once, the cults must chase us. If we ambush them at the cradle and seize the Worldstone shard, that may be our best chance to thwart Diablo's return.
It may be. But the pathstone is the artifact of a broken and misguided people. We must be careful.
And how is it that you know so much of this place and its people?
To catch a quarry, you must be one with the terrain. I have traveled for many years in pursuit of the wicked.
It must be a burden for you to spend so long away from home.
It is no burden. It is my charge. All who do evil deserve punishment.
How charmingly straightforward.
We should leave as soon as we are able. How do we prepare the pathstone?
I have not heard of it being attuned apart from the cradle, and the one who claimed it is dead. We will need to experiment.
Karshoon is quite practiced at the crafting of arcane objects. Perhaps he can assist you.
No need to flatter me. But I suggest we learn more of its origins before using it in any working of significance.
Of course, and I will begin that research immediately. Zatham, would you join me and share a few of your tales? I too must prepare for a journey.
For a journey.
Good luck. I'll be ready to depart the moment you've finished.
Too much needs to go right for this to work. Don't indulge in false confidence. You're better than that.
There is nothing false about it. Before today, the Cult of Terror had all the advantage. Now, we have something. I think that justifies a little hope.
Remember how long the cult has had to prepare for this moment. Our hope should be no louder than a whisper.
Then you're admitting we have a chance?
Don't spread it around.
Ooh.
The mists call, but my purpose is greater.
O Zatan tá aqui, posso falar com ele? Ih, o Zatan não tá aqui, tá falando na porta. Deixa eu saber uma coisa aqui. Oh. Caraca.
We have discovered how to use the pathstone. Talk with your seer and then let us sail for the Ancient's cradle. It is long past time.
Very well. I'll find you once I've spoken with Kane and Karshoon.
Then I will speak with the Watchers here. There may be news of the Fanatics movement.
Are you certain, Kane? You aren't getting any younger.
I heard the pathstone is ready. Am I interrupting something?
Karshoon and I were having a discussion about a rumor I want to seek out.
Ah, I will be happy to assist you the moment we return from our voyage.
No, don't trouble yourself. You have more urgent work. But if you wouldn't mind a sprint to the docks, I have an associate who can help me with this. Tell him I'll meet him shortly. He will be easy to spot. A paladin of Zakarum, and proud of it. The signs are everywhere, Karshoon. We cannot focus on one problem at a time.
Problem at the time.
I wonder what all this is about.
Now, where is he?
You must be looking for Kane.
That I am. Akarat is my name.
He said he'd meet with you shortly.
Well, there's no hurry. I'll wait for him nearby.
Kane invites everyone to the workshop. Why does he have this paladin waiting outside?
Tem merda do paladinho. Oh.
I was worried you were going to miss him.
E o Ken vai aonde pra santuário?
Is this the right pile?
You all are perfectly capable without me. Rayek's genius. Karshoon, your wisdom. Charcy, your craft. And you've a most reliable friend on top of that. One who tends to do all the hard work, don't forget.
Your faith is very rarely misplaced.
Ah, we were just talking about you.
You're leaving?
Yes. I can ignore the prophecy of the end of days no longer.
No longer.
There've been too many signs. I must look for answers that Westmarch cannot offer. We all have our roles to play, and I believe yours is to stop the darkness which presently looms. There is nothing I provide which you cannot accomplish yourself.
Accomplish yourself.
If that is your decision, I will not stand in your way, though I may regret trying to read your script.
Never change, my friend. The workshop is yours until I return. I know you will use it well.
It's been the end of days for a long time, Kane. Are you sure about this?
Anything else to move?
Riot.
Just a few more, my boy, if you wouldn't mind.
Good point. If I do mind, will you stay?
You all are far too much. Don't bully an old man.
I know when you've made a decision. Let me take the rest of these.
I'll help.
I've left my research on the World Stone and a few other subjects besides. I am certain they will be of use to you.
Use to you.
And some of my own manuscripts, if you can be bothered to squint. You might learn a few new things. Save for my memories. This is all I have of Amelia and Jared now. Would you mind taking it to the carriage outside? It's hardly fit for travel, but it wouldn't be right for me to leave it. That appears to be everything, my dear friends. At my age, you become an expert in farewells. But I quite prefer we'll meet again.
May the stars follow you, Elder.
Walk with me for a little, my friend.
You know where to find me, Kane. Have a safe journey.
Goodbye. Oh, we'll meet again.
Your potential, your virtue, have no limit. I knew it the moment you stepped into the chapel. You've met your perils with resolve and compassion. And that is rare indeed. These are troubling times. Perhaps more than any in my life. So many ignore the call to help others. It is hard to blame them.
It is the duty of the strong to fight for those who cannot. As long as there is something of this world left to protect, I will defend it.
I have seen some of the bravest people alive descend into hell, stand against destruction incarnate. You are a hero of their ilk for what you have endured, perhaps even greater. Never lose sight of all you have overcome. Cultists, traitors, demon lords, the power of creation itself. One last thing. Quit worrying about me. I've walked dangerous roads my whole life. You stop fearing what could happen and focus on what must. I'll be as safe as I ever have.
Thank you for everything, Kane. We'll meet again.
Until that day, my friend. Oh, have I kept you waiting, Akarat? Patience is the highest virtue, you know.
Enough goodbyes?
Kane is the closest thing to a guiding star I have found since landing upon these shores. I hope you'll be all right.
I met Kane in the jungle. You met him in a town under siege. He can take care of himself. Let's see to your journey, hmm?
You know the way to the Ancient's Cradle?
I'll need the Pathstone. It, harbors a residual energy I do not recognize. But its powers are of sealing and unsealing, not just doors, the clouds themselves.
Você vai ter transporte do...
How do I use it?
When you sail into the fog and mist of the Forgotten Sea, keep it close, and your mind focused on thoughts of opening.
That's all?
You might appreciate a simple task, on the rare occasion one presents itself.
Indeed I might. Take care of this place, Kashun. Back to the docks, then.
The docks.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Two ships departed Westmarch in the dead of night without any record of their destination. The fanatics must be on their way.
Kashun told me how to use the Pathstone. Can you guide us to the Ancient's Cradle?
Yes. Be certain you have everything you need. This will not be a short journey.
Ram.
Oh, you're back already? Which of the Forgotten Sea, eh? Quite the trip. Can't imagine what you'd expect to find out there.
We will do everything in our power to protect your crew. And you needn't stay. But we must leave
Yes, I know. Soon? Right away? Yesterday? We're already stocked. Come by at your leisure.
Bora.
Here we are.
The people will see of your demise.
Ah, alright. What's up?
I must wait.
It has not changed since I left. A shame.
To master the elements.
Place the Pathstone on the altar. That should grant us entry.
There you go.
What is this island to you?
It was my home for quite some time. Now it is more of an obligation. But stopping evil demands my presence here. Our presence.
Very well. Show me to where the cult is likely to strike. We will prepare our ambush there.
A good plan. There are many places of power where the source energy of the land burns freely. The Pathstone is connected to these places. We will use it in their defense.
I'm ready when you are.
Watch your step. If you fall, the people here will not lift a hand to save you.
Tá bom. Não vai esse movimento.
They are already here.
How are they ahead of us? And what is that magic animating them?
I told you, this island has power in it. The fire of life. A force that touches everyone here. I do not remember it being so uncontrolled.
Let's move. As swiftly as we can.
As swiftly as we can. Vamos para cultista.
Does
Does nothing stay dead any longer?
Do you see them gathering? We go forward, quickly.
Esse espíritozinho, hein? Esses atãs sendo bem doidos.
Are you prepared, children? The power of creation, made pure through terror! Oh, even here it resists. This land will burn. Leave, and you can live to dream of its ashes.
Falar com o Satã? Achei que nós ia cair no quebra-pau, pô.
You saw what happened when she tried to harness the fire of life. Perhaps this is why they could not bring the stone to hell so quickly. The witch is stronger than I suspected. As if she could do anything.
With the World Stone Shard at her command, there is no limit to the horrors she'll be able to unleash. We must bolster our defenses.
Save them. And an outsider. Why do you travel with one of them? Outsiders bring destruction.
The outsiders have more in common with our people than you would expect, Reen.
Those cultists are my enemies as well. Zatham and I are here to end them.
Their leader. What does she want?
Let me investigate.
Investigate. Exatamente. Nossa.
I gave up my connection to the cradle long ago. It must remember the insult. The fire of life has gone mad.
What options do we have? We need to keep the Bride of Hell from any place of power we can.
Where is your mother, Reen? Her aid would be welcome.
The fire. It plagued a lot of us. She got sick and she changed. She fled into the wilds. I was trying to find her.
Is there a chance she still lives?
I hope so. The change, it doesn't affect everyone the same.
There are few more connected to the land than Tarzoin. Only the elders. And I would not depend on their assistance.
Reen, do you have any idea where she might have gone?
We're all bound to one another. Through the fire of life. I can find her. I pray it doesn't make me sick. Mother Lilith, guide me to your blood.
Ih, caraca.
Find Tarzoin if you can. I will protect him until you return.
A Lilith não é que vai aparecer no Diablo 4? Vai aparecer não, né? Já apareceu, né? Eu é que não tenho Diablo 4.
Drink of the fear. Let it fill you.
Pode vir. Vamos todo mundo junto. Inari.
Your undoing arrives on the wind.
A armadura dele é maneira, hein?
Outsiders everywhere upon the cradle. This is truly the end.
You're safe, for the moment. I have allies nearby who can protect you.
Wrought upon her flesh, wrought upon the land mother and father left us. The conflict has found me.
Have you seen a woman named Tarzoin nearby? It is imperative I find her.
Tarzoin of the Lilin? This curse is their fault. All theirs. Be gone from here, outsider. Keep your filth from our home.
Ih, tá malucão. Ué.
And this will end swiftly.
You will not take anything from me.
Ah, chama Teste.
The vessel! Break it!
The vessel?
I'll cleanse the world of your impurity.
You are not with them? Who are you, stranger?
I am here to stop them. Are you Tarzoin?
How do you know my name? If you want my blood, you will have to fight for it.
I met your son, Reen. He thought you could help us protect the island. He helped me find you.
Reen would not give his name to an outsider easily. Either you are born of lies or we share this goal. Where is he?
At the monuments nearby. I'll go with you. And if there's anything more you can tell me about this curse, it might help our cause.
The children of Inarius were cruel to us. To all the Lilith. They kept food for themselves while we starved. Anyone who suggested leaving the island was punished. One of our elders tired of the hypocrisy. Morwith stole the Pathstone from the others and fled. Since then, the fire of life burns us all at its whim. Some of us are unaffected. Some disfigured. Some turn into monsters. I did not support Morwith. But the Inari are to blame for what we have become.
Become? That's a engineer.
Your undoing arrives on the wind.
Reen! Are you hurt?
I'm fine now. Thanks the ancients, you're alive.
You are true to your word, outsider. But how did you come to stand beside an Inari?
I want what you want, Tarzoin. There is darkness here. We will need all our strength to banish it.
Zatham is right. We must keep the code from anywhere on this island where they could purify the World Stone.
The World Stone. A relic of the first days. It once rested in the husk of creation. Father Inarius abandoned us, took the stone away. At first, Inari and Lilin were equal. Then, Inarius's favorite children made themselves greater. Too slowly for us to recognize. I will show you.
Quer contar a história da Lily?
What began in harmony ended in discord. After the war, the father returned to us forever changed. He condemned his children, sealed away the fire of life. Only those of angelic blood were permitted to guard its embers. We watched as the light faded. Now, at long last, the ancient fears of our creators are manifest. It begins in terror and ends in destruction.
Maneiro.
The place where the World Stone was stored. How do we get there?
It sits behind a great barrier. I've only seen it opened or sealed with the Pathstone by procession of the Elders.
The Pathstone is in our possession. Your elder was using it to ravage the seas closer to the mainland.
Her heart was as black as any, and her end was quick.
Enough from you. I do not grieve for her. But only a fool believes they know another's heart. Outsider, if you have the Pathstone, then you have a chance to guard the husk of creation. The Elders gather in the center of the island, in a wood teeming with great trees. But I would not count on their help.
We would have a better chance of persuading them with you to speak for us.
I am not permitted among them. My condition. But my son knows of a home for the afflicted. We will travel there. Perhaps we can rally them to fight your cultists. As the fire of life benighted the land, it burned many of us. Some now hunt the afflicted. They believe it will stop the spread. Be wary of them. Travel safely, outsider. May we meet again.
How obstinate. Open the barrier, and I will set you free. Or we can continue.
I will die before I give paradise to your kind!
You've traded your life for a moment's delay.
Be careful. The land's fury is roused. The Pathstone. It is shielding you. Look for a way to stop this. Go!
The statues are reacting to the Pathstone. Perhaps if I unite them.
This should lower the barrier so we can pass.
Tem que deixar o mundo passar.
Keep the patchstone hidden. Others may react with violence if they see it in our hands. We should be ahead of the fanatics. Let us go.
How dare you threaten a son of Inarius? Unhand me!
You are plagued. Your life endangers the sanctity of the cradle.
How did you... Please, let me live.
We will not harm you. What happened here?
The Sanctifiers. We tried to tell them. We're not monsters, just changed. They hear nothing but the tolling of death bells. The Lilin ripped the heart from our home. They deserve their punishment. I've done nothing wrong.
What tragic discord. The light of your life still shines.
Please, brother, help me. The Sanctifiers. They killed everyone else. Had the outsider in Zatham not protected me.
We will hunt down these jackals. The elders will not permit murder in defiance of our law. Come with me, brother. The light of your life.
Coloca um modo onde vai ser.
The light of your life. We will hunt down these jackals.
Where are you taking him?
A safe place for the afflicted. You will be no threat to anyone, and be under no threat from anyone. Outsiders bring destruction, Zatham. Inform the elders of the one in your care, and accept their judgment.
If I'm breaking some sacred law of your homeland, I'd like to know about it.
They all say outsiders bring destruction, but they have been the seeds of their own destruction since I was a boy. If anyone can purge the darkness from this land, it will be an outsider. We will talk to the elders, but we're not beholden to them.
Eu gosto dessa trama. Gosto de isso. Aceita.
Go ahead. Open it. This will be where they gather.
Beleza.
I cannot. This is for the good of all. Your family will be cared for until you are cured. No harm will come to you at the colony.
No! Please!
Fear is controlling you. Open your heart to the guidance of Inarius.
Stay on your guard. Imuthras lies as much as he speaks.
Guards! So it is you who brings the outsiders. You who brings ruin.
I bring salvation.
We have a mutual enemy in the cultists. If we guard the husk of creation together, we can stop them.
No. They poison our home, and now you lead them here. You defy our covenant. You spit on the Father's will. The land will judge you for this outrage. Do none of you see what he has done? Are you so afraid to speak against him?
Himuthrus. Zatham is a child returned to his cradle. He deserves our mercy.
I should never have permitted you to leave. Their whispers have spoiled your soul, boy.
Entrust them to me. I shall measure their claims. We must consider every option.
Whatever harm they bring is upon you tenfold.
As you say, Himuthrus. Follow me, if you would. Can you not hold your grievances inside?
This is why the rot spreads. Unwillingness to speak its name.
Stop, right here. Outsider, give us a moment.
The Lilin only think of themselves. The Inari pretend to care for everyone, yet they twist their own rules.
They did not all command you to kill. They did not all silence your objections. They did not all take your eyes. Only Muthrus.
He is the worst of them, but he's just a symbol. This curse shows us as...
Cara, por que coloca mob onde vai ter...
Outsider, they did not...
He is the worst of them, but he's just a symbol. This curse shows us as we are in sight.
That doesn't change our obligations, does it?
I suppose it does not.
Your anger disturbs the song. Reserve it for the invaders. Do not make me regret my support.
Merwin's breath renews me.
Come. I will show you what we must protect. We will be safe here. Fire of life, song of the Father, welcome me within. After you, outsider.
Outsider.
You do not need to present your claim to me. I hear the song of the spring, its visions and portents. It tells me an outsider will preserve the credo.
We have the pathstone.
You do? Then, we can reinforce the husk of creation. Make its shield desire and make her stand before its gates. When Imuthra sees our power, he will exceed.
Tell me about the Pathstone's capabilities. It could help our defense.
The Pathstone is a key to the island's heart. It has always kept us hidden and defended. But time away from the cradle will have left it unbalanced.
If it's a key, can't we break it in the lock? Prevent anyone else from reaching the Husk of Creation?
No. You know the power the Bride of Hell possesses. This is our only advantage.
There is no way of knowing what its destruction would do to the island. Especially after so much time in Morwith's hands. To use the Pathstone at the Husk of Creation, we must restore its equilibrium at the greatest places of power. Zatham and I, we cannot harness the power of the commingling pit at the shrine to Mother Lilith. It is the same for Shieldum and anyone so connected to demons. But you can take it to both ends of the island, outsider.
Show me where to go, and I'll depart immediately.
The union of the mother and the father made us, made our home, and bound us to it. Look here. This is your path. Their devotion. It still rests in the shrines we made in their image. You should begin with the shrine to Father Inarius in Shieldholm. It will be less dangerous. The portal will deliver you. This scroll is imbued with the fire of life. Take it. When you have what you seek, it will return you here.
I will search for the fanatics and harry them while you prepare their end. Keep the potstones safe.
Keep yourselves safe. I'll return swiftly.
Ascente pelado concluído.
More crazed golems. Do they all go mad eventually?
Sanctify.
Agora ela acenda ali rapidinho.
Your undoing arrives on the wind.
Escuro.
The path is blocked. Perhaps there's another way.
The heart belongs to him. You will not have it.
Vivo ainda, achei que já
Washed
tinha te
away
matado.
like the tide.
Prove yourselves. Deal with this.
It should be safe to lower the barrier.
Eu acho que vai dar ruim, agora eu fico baixando as barreiras, né?
I can feel the energy in the air. This must be the right place. Pathstone is charged with power. Back to Gerrit.
Nossa, de novo. Portal.
You have it. The Father's legacy in true hands again, as they intended. The Pathstone is ennobled. The song is unbending. Couple it with the Mother's legacy, and we can do more than defend the Ancient's cradle. We can renew it.
Have you heard from Zatham?
No, but he is a fierce fighter and a learned traveler. He will return to us alive.
Thank you for your confidence. Tell me of your progress.
I empowered the Pathstone at Shieldholm. Arcanes was there, but he escaped. What did you find?
I slew a scouting party, diverted others, but I did not see the Bride of Hell. She must be marshalling her forces.
The spring might help us find out more about where she is or will be. But its visions are often symbolic, subject to interpretation. No! That is the Chamber of the Heart! The husk of creation!
If she reaches it, the power of the World Stone will belong to the Lord of Terror. We must prevent that from coming to pass.
We must bring the Pathstone to the gate and reinforce it. There is no other option.
I'll head for the second shrine.
I will do my best to delay them. Be swift on your journey.
Share with me, Wandering One. It's how we survive. Ah, it's no disappointment.
Murderers! Violators! You will not get away with this!
Why is this happening? Why to me?
Surrender. There is no other way.
There's no other way.
It takes no vision to foresee your end.
Só fazer uma missão secundária aqui, a gente bota.
Washed away like the tide. takes no vision to foresee your end.
Virou tudo, já era.
Are you alright? What did they do to you?
Said they would care for the afflicted. But they gave us to the sexifiers. They need to let me back above. This can't continue. Not what is
Change seems irreversible. If what he said is true, it doesn't bode well for Tazoin or Reen. This was a massacre. They were just handing over the afflicted to be slain. I doubt there is a colony. The people will see of your demise.
We are nearly there. You can let your burdens go.
Tamo indo.
Well, may I thank the prevailing wind in person.
When the turmoil has passed, you are doing important work, but it must remain concealed for now.
I would not want to test anyone's faith. We have gathered plenty.
Emuthras is working with the Sanctifiers. Did losing the Pathstone transform these halls? Or were they always like this? A worthy foe. Everything. The whispers have never steered me.
Uma galera aqui.
Mother Lilith, accept this gift of your children.
Emuthras promised!
Restore balance to our home. Protect your chosen from the curse. Let the strength of the land live on in those who care for it.
brought you one of the afflicted. Please, shield me from the sickness.
Rain já era.
No! Rain!
Caraca, ele tem sua própria mãe.
Outsider! You are a blight upon creation, and I will cleanse you.
Vai durar nada na minha mão.
Rain. Why?
I had no idea. I'm sorry.
When I got sick, it must have terrified him. I should never have left.
You were trying to keep people safe. This travesty is not your doing.
Every mistake a child makes belongs to their parents first.
Let me take you out of here. There is refuge nearby. I promise. Just give me a moment. It is done.
You restored it.
Outsiders do not always bring destruction.
I'm past faith in anyone's words. But if you will fight for us, you have my support.
I will. Let us leave this place. I have seen this. Geharet has a hideaway nearby. Are you ready to go?
An elder is with you? Do you trust her?
So far. She's been helping us restore the Pathstone. She intervened with Ymuthras. My fate is mine to decide. What happened here?
She still breathes. They didn't kill her.
How could they have found this place?
She's a wielder of life's fire. Perhaps they sensed her power.
There must be some clue to what they were seeking in this mess.
Yes. I will help search.
Bom, galera, vou finalizar por aqui. Vou ali tomar um cafezinho e depois nós jogamos mais, beleza? Falou, valeu, obrigado. Até o próximo vídeo.